CLK'S Gaming. Today we are operating BR425DB shuttle service. So here we are preparing our train for our today's short journey of 10 to 15 minutes. So this particular train called BR425DB is a electric multiple unit class train. Was built by Siemens Bombardier and DWA, and this train is operated by DB in Germany. And this BR425 class EMU is having 4 carriages in this train attached to each other, and it is operated on a standard gauge of 1435 mm. This train is having maximum speed of 160 kmph. And you can see we have started our journey. We are operating at slow speed due to the PZB is currently in on position. You can see as our previous signal was not clear, that's why the PZB is showing 500 Hz in a red color, and it is showing to keep our speed minimum 24 kmph, below 24 kmph. And now you can see after crossing the next signal, our speed limit will be upgraded to 45. Let's see how it works. You can see now we got a warning of 1000 Hz, and it is showing the speed limit 45 kmph because we are in the loop line which is very near to the station. And you can see our next stop is around 5 kilometers from here. You can see in speed limit we are having 80 kmph speed limit, but PZB is showing the restrictions, so we should follow the PZB as the first priority because PZB is a very strict safety system. If you increase the 45 kmph by 1 km/h only, then only it will apply the penalty of emergency brake. So you can see now it is showing 165 kmph speed limit, so now we can increase the speed as the PZB limit is now unrestricted for this particular train, because this train can run around like maximum speed is having 160 kmph as I already told. You can see the acceleration of this train is quite impressive. We are gaining our speed rapidly. You can see we have crossed 100 kmph and our current speed limit is 140 kmph. The signals are now clear. You can see at the right hand side the planes are landing because the international airport is nearby here only. I think this airport must be the Frankfurt International Airport because Frankfurt is a very big city in Germany. Frankfurt is famous for its train operations also. And now 3 kilometers remaining for our next stop. And this train is a shuttle service, operates from Frankfurt substation to the Hanau Hbf. And in just like around 1.5 kilometers, in next 1.5 kilometers we will get a 110 kmph speed limit. And this train is not having any AFB feature integrated in it, so that's why we have to manually manage the speed while constantly managing the power and brake handle. You can see this route is typically a graphical intensive route. can see a lot of elements are there to render for your GPU. So there are always some FPS drops in some region. In some region your game might work smoothly. And this is we are arriving at our second stop. First stop from our origin. So we'll now stop our train at the designated place. The braking is also quite good in this train. You can apply the brakes at any last moment and train will come to the stop at the appropriate point. Let's open the right hand side doors. And you can see the service code of this train is RE59. Now we can move to our next stop, which will be our last stop. The name of the last stop is Hanau Hbf. I don't know the exact pronunciation because in German language these pronunciations are completely different and in English they are completely different. I know the English language only. Here you can see the impressive acceleration of this train. We are gaining the speed rapidly. And our next stop is around 12 kilometers from here. And we have given almost 9 minutes to cover that distance. We'll easily cover it because our train will run more than 100 kmph, and whenever you run any vehicle or any train more than 100 kmph, the speed will get covered accordingly. The distance will get covered accordingly above the 100 kmph speed. You can see the lots of planes are landing from right hand side towards the international airport. It's quite busy airport, it is busier than the railways. You can see a lot of tracks on the right and left hand side. A lot of trains are standing in the yard, standing in the depot. This route has a lot of happening activities once you cross the Hanau. Till the Frankfurt main station you will get a lot of happening activities all around the route. The Hanau to Frankfurt main section is the busy section on this route. I think this train works as a special shuttle service for the peoples like the international travelers or national travelers. Like the airport is there nearby the Frankfurt, so if anyone wants to go to the Hanau Hbf, they can take this the shuttle service and go to the Hanau in just 10 to 15 minutes. Because the fast running services like the services which are going to Berlin, München and all, they generally don't stop at Hanau. You can see constantly we are having 140 kmph speed limit and just 6 kilometers are remaining. We have covered like 6 kilometers in 3 minutes, so it is like an average of 2 kilometers per minute we are covering. it is very good thing. So this is the advantage as running at a speed higher than 100 kmph. You can see on the right hand side small stations are there. I think the slow running regional trains are there, which takes all the stops, and that small stations also you can see at right hand side. This type of trains are there, and some trains are having one end cab car and one end attached with engine. That type of trains also run on this route, which takes all the stops. We'll try that trains also in our next videos. You can see we are approaching with 130 kmph speed limit, and after 130 kmph speed limit, in next 1 kilometers we will be having 110 kmph speed limit. This is the point whenever you are entering in the station, somewhere before 1 to 2 kilometers of the station, you will get that PZB warning, which you have to obey. Otherwise PZB will apply the emergency brakes, because I have already told the PZB is the strict safety system. It is not lenient as SIFA. You can see now we got 110 kmph speed limit, and the 100 kmph speed limit is coming shortly. After 100 we are having 60 kmph speed limit. You can see we got 1000 Hz warning. Now it is saying to slow down the speed below 85 kmph, and you can see how the speed limit is also dropping. If you don't slow down the speed before that 1000 Hz yellow bar ends below the 85 kmph, then you will get a penalty of emergency. You will need to automatically the complete train will be at a stop, then you can release the brakes and all, then you can drive the train. That is the time wasting thing. You can see now again we got 1000 Hz warning. Actually it is based on the signals. So before station you are likely to get the yellow signals most of the time, before the big stations, not at small stations but at big stations. So this is the big station and it is our last stop, so it is likely to get the 1000 Hz PZB warning. You can see the next signal is red. Sometimes the red signal give us the 5000 Hz warning. Sometimes, means most of the times it gives. Whenever you get close to the red signal, you will get a 500 Hz warning. This time the signal is at far away distance from us, so will not get. I don't know exactly on which parameter it is dependent, the 500 Hz warning. Let's see, we'll cover it in next videos. So that's it for our today's video. This is our last stop. Let's open the doors, and thanks so much for watching.